I feel I should sit down, but I press on. Please tell me. I need to know. Why? I just need to know. You don't understand. Make me understand. I inch closer. Don't come any closer. Why should I listen to you? Do you want me to tell what I know or not? Tell me then. Sit down on your bed. I obeyed, partly because I felt I was about to faint. There's not much to tell. After the explosion about 50 years ago, many children around our area were born with special powers. Isn't it a little like, well, doesn't matter, in Black Bullet, right? You know what I mean. Cursed children, they were known, but they were not in prisons. However, many people didn't like them, which is terrible. I don't know why. Let's go. In time, cases like this became few and far between, but even to this day, special children like us are born. The government couldn't allow this. They see specials as a treat. This is why they lock us up. But we are not dangerous. I've heard stories from my brother, but there is never anything on the news. Have specials ever caused any actual damage? Yes, that's why they are being detained. So, why isn't there any evidence? Just because you don't know of it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. So it's kept under wraps. Is that what you are saying? Why would they do it? If people knew, they'd be more willing to rat us out to the police. That's what I'd do. That would cause panic. People tend to forget dark times in their past. It's best to keep it that way. If they were reminded of what really happened back then, the next time a fire broke out, everyone would blame specials. If someone committed a crime, they'd say they were forced or compelled. Who's to say they weren't? What have people forgotten? I don't have time for this. Well, about 20 years after the accident, it started. The crime rate in the region was at an all-time high. You know why? Why? Groups of specials gathered together to wreak havoc. They caused damage everywhere they went and killed a lot of people because they weren't accepted by society. This only made people hate them more. It was a vicious circle. The world's not ready for people like us. We weren't meant to exist. You sound as if you agree with them. Then you must be glad they put you away. No, I don't know what to believe. It was said there were people who used their power to do bad things. It's sad the way it all started. It wasn't anyone's fault. At first, they were too young to understand what they were doing. A normal child with matches could do the same amount of damage. Except, you can't take the matches away from specials. It's inside them. Naturally, people began to hate these children and blame them for everything that went wrong. They grew up hated by everyone, even by their parents in some cases. So in turn, they hated everyone else. I see. I never knew any of this. But I never did anything like that, have I? Someone would have told me. I feel sick. I realize I was holding my breath. I think I will lay down again. I'm not feeling too great. So great. I wake up again sometime later. The sun has almost set. I look at Mark again. He was in the same position as before. Sleeping? Or is he facing the wall? I've slept in the same room as this person and I wasn't afraid. Why is that? I reach under my pillow. The knife is still there. Nightfall. You made a promise. His voice startled me. I did? You said you'd tell me your power. Oh. Would it hurt if I told him the truth? I don't want to tell him. It's getting dark soon and I still don't know if what the note said was true. Why do you sit like that? Are you hiding something? You're the one hiding something, right? Sit up. I owe you nothing. Sit up! Or what? His voice is calm, almost bored. I can't stand it. My hand reached for the knife. One way to find out. Look at me. I point the knife towards him, coming closer to his bed with every step. He's lifted himself up from his sleeping position and is sitting in the darkest corner of the bed, his face still in the shadows. What do you want? Do you see me? Of course I see you. Why aren't you scared? I angled the knife to draw attention to it. Should I be? What am I holding? Nothing. What could you be holding? Wrong. Silence. Was it true? Is he pretending? Why would they want me to kill you? They, the people who brought us here. That's what faced him, not the fact that I'm threatening him. Is that what you woke me up for? He looks as if he's about to go back to sleep. Don't ignore me. I have a knife. Oh. I can hurt you. Can you? I was stumped. What made him so confident? His mark. But what is it? What power does he have? It was stupid of me to tell him I have a knife. It could have been my advantage. My advantage. Somehow I realize I'm in some sort of fight with an unwilling adversary. Why don't you believe me? I believe you. Why aren't you scared? You can't kill me. You've known me for a few hours and yet you know that for a fact? A few hours? What's that supposed to mean? People like you are everywhere. You talk the talk, but can you walk the walk? I can if it's my only ticket to freedom. Another thing hit me. If I was supposed to kill this man, someone had to be watching me. I look around, but there was nothing. No cameras. Not that I could see. You think they are watching us? Maybe. They must really want you dead, huh? I suppose. I try not to let his attitude get to me. Tell me why. Can't kill an innocent man, can you? You think maybe I will tell you something so horrible about me it will excuse your actions. As I remember, you're the one who owes me something. Tell me what it is. What makes you different? Well, my jaws clenched tightly. What is it? I can't tell you. Tell me. My head is spinning. What's your mark? I feel him in my head, like he's digging in my mind, my memories. I can't tell you. I already... What? And like that, my mind clears. Your mark. What is it? My mark. Yes. A shiver ran from the back of my head to my fingertips. How did you know it was called that? You said so. I said we are code marked, not that our ability is called a mark. How did you know? It wasn't hard to figure it out. I don't believe you. I gripped the knife tightly. Who the hell are you? A promise is a promise. I made no promise. And you know already, don't you? Why don't you say it? No point in hiding it now. I don't. You don't? I don't know. I don't know what it is. Good one. But how can that be, little one? The fake worry tone in his voice is making me sick. Who the hell are you? Just a poor marked soul, the same as you. We are not the same, aren't we? You read my mind, you knew about everything. Don't jump to conclusions like that. I have a knife and you are blind, I can kill you. Oh dear me, what will I do? Stop that, I will do it. What's stopping you, kiddo? Still think Big Brother's gonna come and rescue you? How do you know? I know more about you than you do. Tell me, have you been having memory lapses lately? You are tricking me again. I'm tricking you, but you are holding the knife. Shut up! I try to remember. The knife's now warm in my hands. If I kill him, I will be free. I can be free. Oliver told me to believe. He said he'd help. I have to trust him. I have to kill him. It's the only way to be free. He must be evil. They wouldn't make me kill an innocent man. What have you done? Why are you here? They caught me, just like they did you. You did something, like those kids you told me about. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Which is it? Spit it out. We've all been young and made mistakes. We couldn't help it. We were just learning. That's not an excuse. It isn't. No, what you did is evil. You killed someone and that's why you are here. You deserve it. The note, I can be free, is the only way. The sun is almost completely hidden from my view now. The knife burns in my hand. But do I deserve to die? That's all that matters. I falter. Oliver told me to believe in him, but this isn't what he'd want. I can do it, but the knife seems to have a mind of its own. The blade glows maddeningly and everything seems to disappear around it. No, I won't do this. I take my gaze off the knife and with all my power throw it out the narrow window. I don't care if you see me right now. I won't kill an innocent person. Even if he once did something wrong, he doesn't deserve to die. So please just take me to my cell. Blinding light suddenly flicker into existence all around me. I shield my eyes instinctively. I manage to see a figure moving a few paces away. Mark. What's going on? Huh? It's me. Oliver? He hugs me tightly. What's going on? They are going to let you go. What? Where am I? You're safe. It was a test. Nothing you saw was real. What do you mean? It was all in your head. The man you talked to, the room, the whole building. We used someone who can induce hallucinations. He created Mark. I guess he gave himself away with a name like that. He created a scenario to surface your powers and see if you could control yourself well enough. Control? I don't even know what I'm controlling. I felt these violent impulses. Is that my power? It's not some sort of superpower as people would have you believe. It's more like a second personality.
Since you haven't used it much, it lies dormant. But when you're in danger, it kicks in, and it will do anything to keep you and it safe.
Leave it to me to have a crazy mark like that. It would even make me kill.
But you faced it and won. I know you can do it again if you ever have to. You resisted temptation, which means you can come home now.
I can? I'm really free?
Yeah.
What if I'd killed Mark?
I knew you would. That's why I asked him to do this. I trusted you just like you trusted me.
Does he really think that he can trick me? Oliver, are you avoiding my question?
I don't really know what would have happened. Some of these marks go way over my head. I don't know how that man's powers work.
But there's something you are not telling me.
Well, it took so long to set up the whole thing. Your mark started to interfere. It made the character mark say things we didn't mean for him to say. You were already feeling its influence, weren't you? Voices, weird things. That's not supposed to happen. It's all supposed to be a seamless reality.
Now that I think about it, I was feeling lightheaded at times too, whenever I tried to concentrate.
If it had gone on for much longer, Mark could have lost control and left you in a world of your own. Who knows what your brain would have imagined.
Oh.
But what matters is that you are okay now.
Thanks for everything. Can we go home now? Oliver smiles gently.
Let's go.
The end. Play again for an alternative ending. Do I want to do alternative ending? I think I won't do this on the channel, because the game is available for free or for a small donation, I don't remember, but I will leave the link in the description, of course, and you can see for your own what's the alternate ending. Hopefully you enjoyed Trapped, kinda awesome story, and see you in the next one then. Bye.
Bye.